Fall in the deep pit.
What's going on, bitches and hoes? I'm Chris Kentucky.
I'm Uncle Bill.
Guess what we're gonna go see today?
Rothschild! Making shitty movies! This buzz for you! So here's to you! And you! It isn't only what you say, it's what you do! Oh yeah! We were fighting about nothing. This one's for you. This one's for you. This one's for you. Oh shit.
That is a classic by Dio, one of his only opportunities to actually sell out, and he did.
Oh, buddy, you can't blame me, old son of a bitch. Seriously.
Man, how's about St. Louis, Missouri?
He probably made more on that than he did on our tour he did that year.
Yeah. It's a shame that old haggard whore, Wendy Jeanette Duo, or whatever her name is.
Wendy Dio.
Wendy Jeanette Dio. Did I say Duo?
Duo, yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, she probably suffered enough after fuck Dio all those years.
Yeah, have him come in the bedroom in a big Egyptian outfit and shit, that's probably enough.
Oh, yeah! I look like the Crypt Keeper. So a lot of people may be wondering what the hell we're doing, what the fuck are we going to see, because there's not really any horror out. I mean, we could go see Prom Night.
Yeah, or I could shove nails into my dick hole.
Yeah. Or we could go see The Ruins.
Or I could wax my ass hairs out.
You just did that, though.
I did, I wanted it to look nice and you could eat my butt.
That's nasty.
So anyway, what we actually decided to do instead of going to see a horror film was go and see one of our favorite comedies, and like one of the most silly, retarded comedies I've ever seen. I think it's still a really good one. The original was Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
That's right. And that was a movie where I pretty much, just based on the trailers alone, dismissed, says piece of shit. You know, I didn't want to go see it. But, you know, not too long ago, I checked the movie out finally on DVD. And I loved it. And I thought it was a very fun movie. And, you know, Neil Patrick Harris, of course, was in it. And just finding out exactly what I knew at that point and seeing his scenes in the movie made it all even better.
It did, really. So this one is Harold and Kumar escape from Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, baby. They get on a plane. Evidently they get on a plane and they're mistaken as terrorists from North Korea and, of course, you know, Afghanistan or Iraq or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah, the funniest thing to me about this is that the preview where all the Klan's members have got them and they go, look here, Mexicans.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we both think it'd be a change of pace, really, to watch something else. You know, I mean, we were thinking earlier, like, what was the last comedy film we've seen in theaters. And we both really love comedies and, you know, check them out whenever we can. Unfortunately, we just don't ever have the opportunity to see anything in theaters. Most of it, to us, looks like it wouldn't be too good, wouldn't be worth checking out. But, you know.
Yeah, due to our grueling schedule at DEADPIT Radio, we don't get a chance to catch up on as many comedies as we'd like to. I was thinking back, though, like, what the hell was the last comedy that I watched in theater? And it may have actually been that American Wedding movie, now that I think about it. That might have come quite a bit after.
Yeah. That must have been pretty painful.
It was. That movie's horrible.
I mean, I actually like the American Pie franchise, and I guess this gives us an opportunity to talk about comedy movies. But American Wedding was just, I mean, they had a couple of pretty funny scenes in it and stuff, and I think it had a lot more nudity than the other movies, but it just, I don't know, it wasn't as fun as the first two films, and I think I liked the second one almost as much, maybe even more than the first American Pie film. But I mean, comedy films, to me, comedy and horror go hand in hand, and even though this isn't exactly horror related, but to me it gives you the same sort of reaction watching a good comedy and watching a good horror film, in my opinion. Well,
like the Scary Movie franchise, I can remember seeing some of those. That's kind of like a combination of horror and comedy in the theater. And, like after the second one, those movies were horrible, and then that's kind of like what started the trend. All these new movies like epic movie and superhero movie and all this shit, and that stuff's horrible. I don't care. Date movie, all those movies like that are absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're not even funny. They're just completely ridiculous ideas for movies.
Yeah, you just know that torture movie, you know, is coming up, and I know, you know, some people say that not all these movies are done by the same people. Who gives a shit? It's the same fucking idea. It's the same concept. A lot of people that just don't have any sort of original ideas going and saying, let's see, what's popular right now? Superheroes. So let's do a spoof on superhero films.
Yeah.
And get Leslie Nielsen in it.
Yeah, for some reason, like, all those movies fell completely flat to me. I didn't like any of them, but I really do like the pot humor movies. Like, I've always liked Cheech and Chong, and I've always liked Half Baked, Dave Chappelle, and now this one, which is basically what it is. I mean, they're two stoners and always get caught up in these modern situations and stuff. So I have a feeling that you won't be able to fuck this movie up. There's just no way. The formula's too easy.
Exactly. Now, I think one of my favorite scenes in the original Harold and Kumar is when the crazy-looking son of a bitch, Crazy Eyes, is that what they call it in the movie? Crazy Eyes or something like that.
Who are you talking about?
Christopher Maloney, the guy.
Shit. No, they call him Freak Show.
Oh, okay. And you know, I don't know. I mean, just seeing that guy, and I actually watch Christopher Maloney a lot, and he's in one of the Law and Order shows or whatever, and just seeing him act like that was fucking hilarious. And it didn't look a goddamn thing like him. I mean, I didn't even know it was him until I looked it up. But hopefully there's a lot of fun in this movie, and just look forward to seeing, you know, a different type of film, I guess. And looks like it's getting ready to rain.
It is. We're gonna get a torrential downpour on our balls.
Yeah.
So I guess, yeah,
we'll see how it is. The Riverfield 10 Cinemas. And you all have a good day, and we'll be back shortly.
Bye. See you later, people.
That's true.
It's the crazy thing is like, man. God damn it, it's so fucking crazy. It's the crazy thing. Oh, hell, Kumar to escape from Guantanamo Bay. Yeah. Swing it, motherfucker. What? Bow. Oh my God, that is it. How and Kumar going to escape from my heart?
Flight 420 to Amsterdam, now boarding.
In 8 hours, we're gonna be in Amsterdam. This is amazing.
I know, dude. It's gonna be exactly like Eurotrip, only it's not gonna suck.
Man, I've never used a sick day before. I'm taking a whole week off from work here, man. Hey, what are you doing?
What's up with the guy with the weird eyes? He handicapped or something?
We believe he's of Korean descent.
North Korea and Al Qaeda working together. This is bigger than I thought.
Gentlemen, start your engines. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
We're gonna drive us off goddamn cliff. So we got out of seeing the movie, and to our surprise, it's a moist afternoon here in Eastern Kentucky, and they're running up with.
It is. The wetness is gathered together and banded against us.
Yeah, that is shit.
So of course, Harold and Kumar escape from Guantanamo Bay, and they're actually only in Guantanamo Bay probably about 5 or 6 minutes of actual screen time.
Yeah. That really doesn't have anything to do with the movie anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
it's basically just a extension of the first movie in that it's like a road movie where they go to a bunch of different people's houses and meet up with different odd characters throughout the course of the film. That's where the humor comes in.
Yeah, they get on when they escape from Guantanamo Bay. They hitch a ride with a bunch of Cubans who are riding on this, I don't know, homemade boat up to Miami. So that's where the quest starts, and they go through like a lot of southern areas like Alabama, and I'm glad that they didn't go up to Kentucky and pick on us anymore.
Yeah.
They had a lot of fun in Alabama, didn't they?
Yeah, that was where I think the majority of it took place, actually.
Yeah.
But then they meet up with Neil Patrick Harris, of course, from the first film. End up going to like a old whorehouse, and all the while they're trying to hook up with this guy who I guess he's some kind of he works at the Department of Defense.
He's got connections.
Yeah, and they're trying to get their names cleared because everybody thinks that they're terrorists right now. And I guess Rob Corddry plays the main guy that's trying to hunt them down.
He's a racist character too.
Yeah,
Funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Pretty funny stuff that we couldn't get away with, but it's hilarious to watch in the movie.
Yeah. So they're trying to like get their name cleared. They end up going to a bunch of different places to do that, and one of them happens to be at the end with the president.
Yeah.
Smoking weed with the president.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of the stuff, if you like the original Harold and Kumar, you're gonna love this. I mean, it's essentially the same thing. The same toilet humor, fart jokes, stuff like that. And if you're a uppity, snobby Republican type, you might not like it.
Yeah, I really couldn't believe how much I did like that movie, though. I mean, I thought it was probably one of the funniest movies I've seen in a couple of years, and definitely thought it was, to me, better than the first one. So.
It definitely had a lot more memorable scenes in the first one. Like the first one had a couple things that was just a little. I mean, maybe because I'm not a big pot smoker or anything, I just didn't get like the cheetah stuff and all that shit from the first one. But it had a lot more memorable scenes in it and references to 80s movies, 80s songs in it. They had an awesome Goonies reference, which I really enjoyed.
Overall, I just thought it was a better movie, though, because it didn't seem like they held anything back whatsoever. Like, I almost felt bad for laughing at it in a couple places because it was so like blatantly fucking racist, but trying to make fun of racism and stuff too. It's like the most unpolitically correct movie I think I've ever seen. And that's saying a lot, really.
And they would just do like little things, like every time somebody got punched in the balls, they farted.
Yeah. Kind of reminds you like a South Park episode or something.
Yeah, it's just like stupid humor that we really appreciate here at DEADPIT. So I guess we would both, without getting sued by Roger Ebert, give it 2 thumbs up.
Give it 2 thumbs up your butt.
2 thumbs up your butt. So everybody's wanting to know what's new in the world of DEADPIT as far as there's a big rumor going around that our guest, it's 1 week from this coming Friday. What's the rumor? Who's supposed to be the guest?
So Will Moon Fry.
I'd like to have who's a guest in my mouth. I tell you.
She's a guest in my basement right now.
Yeah.
Actually, the big rumor is that Bill Mosley's going to be on the program in a week.
You're kidding. Bill Mosley?
I'm not kidding. That's
Okay.
the rumor. I can't substantiate that other than to say it's true.
The same Bill Mosley that starred in Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, Half a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, and The Convent. The same Bill Mosley.
The same. Did I mention that he was also in the Night of the Living Dead remake?
He was in the Night of the Living Dead remake, and he was in Fallen Angels.
He was in the What's Going Down episode of Sanford and Son.
He was in a Matlock episode with Ken Foree.
That's true. I think he was actually like some kind of TV show, but I can't remember what it was.
So Bill Mosley's on the show 1 week from Friday, and this coming Thursday at 8 p.m. the call-in portion returns. A lot of big things happening on DEADPIT.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people have been waiting on the call-in portion for a while, so we're happy to bring it back, and everybody can call in and act really fucking stupid. And we'll pretend like we know what we're talking about again.
Well, we are horologists, you know, so we're certified. It's not like we're just two jackasses from Kentucky talking about horror movies.
Yeah, I know you had to spend a lot of time studying for that certification test.
Yeah, I mean, the Kentucky Board of Horror, we both, we had a hard time with them just because, see, they don't like certified horologists to have southern accents, even because it's Kentucky, you know. So they gave us even a harder test. We actually got the red band test for the Kentucky Board of horologist degree.
The good thing is now we're nationally accredited and we can move, you know, from state to state and still retain the horology license, which I think is always a plus.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, a lot of people think we joke about that. We've got paperwork. We can prove it to you. We're certified horologists. It's no joke, okay? We studied for many years to get this, accredited degree. And so, you know, all the other people out there, they don't know their shit, basically is what we're saying. So if you want to listen to, you know, the only radio show which features certified horologists, you can listen to DEADPIT.
.com.
So until next time, I'm a Creepy Kentucky.
And I'm Uncle Bill.
And you can check us out at
DEADPIT.com, buddy. Up yes, the deal.